world. Hey everybody, I'm back from work, which where I've been all day. It's about 4 o'clock, I think, and I am just sitting down to start sewing up my blue velvet Adrian dress. Can I get this finished for Monday's concert? Hopefully. Let's see. Good evening, welcome to Super Belle Sews. My name's Sarah. Thanks for joining me today. It is, I don't know what time it is now, 6ish maybe earlier. I have no idea what the time is. On Saturday evening, I was doing a bit of sewing, but the light just wasn't great. And to be honest, I'm just quite tired. Everything's really busy at the moment. It's also freezing, hence why I'm wrapped in this blanket. And yeah, so it'll be quite a short one today, I think. Yeah, so I got up, went to work. It was, I think, when I got into my car this morning. So initially it was -5, and I had the thing again where I defrosted it, and then by the time I got back round to the windscreen, it had all frosted up again. So so I had to scrape. It was annoying. But then when I was driving, I drove away from where we live into there's like country lane on the way to the motorway, and it got to -7. It was really cold. Apparently tomorrow's even more cold, which will be fine, apart from the fact that tomorrow I'm doing a carol event that is outside. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. The things we do for Christmas, eh? So yeah, so just worked. I came home and I'm trying to work on the blue velvet dress. I'm hoping, because I haven't been able to get fabric to make a skirt that will go with my red velvet top, I thought, I'll just push ahead with the blue velvet dress because I can wear that as well. The events I'm doing the next 2 days are both linked to Princess Alice Hospice. So you probably won't be aware of them unless you live in this part of the world, so sort of South London, Southwest London, Surrey. But it's a really amazing place, the Princess Alice Hospice. I know various people who have been treated there. And I think the really big thing with them is, and the thing that I've heard again and again, is the focus isn't just on sort of the patient, as it were. There's a lot to do with sort of the family and making it, so that people, so they're, if someone's really unwell, that their dog can come in and stay with them, or that their whole family, they can celebrate birthdays and weddings and all these other things. Yeah, it's just an amazing place. So I just run the community choir. And we are doing our main Christmas concert is on Monday. And then tomorrow there's an event called Light Up a Life. So they actually have a campaign, a Light Up a Life campaign where they're raising some money. And part of that, they have this event, which mostly is attended by people who have had relatives who have stayed at the hospice, or have other links to the hospice. And they have sort of a nice service, and they turn all the Christmas lights on the tree and in the garden. And so we're singing in that. So that is what we're doing outdoors. So it's for a very good cause, but that's not going to make it any less chilly. So yeah, so I actually just thought today, so I've sewn, I've done the neckline for the Adrian, I have sewn the bodice parts together, and I was just starting to work on the sleeves. And the fabric, this velvet, it's nice actually, it's like stretch velvet, but it's very, very slippery, and the light wasn't great, and there was just one mistake too many, and I just thought, you know what, maybe I'm done for the day. So I'm just gonna have a chilled evening. Gonna do my embroidery, which I'm I'm not behind on, but I forgot to post the ones for the last 2 days, so I've popped them in here. And so I'm gonna do my embroidery, front of the football. We're gonna have a nice meal, and then I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll feel a bit more fresh in the morning, so I can get some good sewing done before going to be freezing cold outside. Yeah. I think that's about all I have to report today, really. It's just been work. It's just crazy busy at the minute. And this week I have carol services most days. So, and I'm still doing some of my teaching as well. So it's just really hectic at the minute. I did decide to make sort of a priority list of things to sew because, as always, I obviously had a list of like, I'm going to make all this stuff for Christmas, and I'm very behind. And I've just realised how soon Christmas is. So I'm going to prioritise the blue dress, finishing the coat, and my Christmas pyjamas. Those are my 3 things to get done ASAP. Then I have some gifts. So I'm making something for my mum, and then I have 3 individual kids' clothes things, which will be very quick. I do have some random pockets of time this week, so I think this weekend I'm going to focus on the Adrian dress and finishing off the coat. Please, finishing off the coat. And famous last words. Next weekend I'll be like, this weekend I'm going to finish off the coat, and you'll all be like, she says this every weekend. But yeah, and then during the week I'm going to try and get all my gifts done, and then hopefully that means next weekend Christmas pajamas, I hope. I've also started doing some sketches. My Jenny Stitches blogger project involves a little bit more planning, because I'm going to have to be chopping up the pattern and playing around with that a bit. So I've done some sketches on, I've got a new iPad because my other one was all cracked and stopped working. And I treated myself to an Apple Pencil as well. So it's a bit easier to draw. I'm terrible at drawing, really bad at it, but it's marginally easier with that pencil. So yeah, that's where I'm at, really. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope you're staying warm and occupied and entertained. And yeah, I'll have some more stuff to show you tomorrow. All right, see you later. Bye.